of the big words you used in that was perspective. And I was reading and researching. After you finish your third year in the NFL, you figured out about your father's diagnosis. And when you're in a career where it's so physical, you're in control of the defense, and then you have a situation where you're not in control at all. How did your perspective change when you got that news and there's nothing right at that moment you can do?
Yeah, my father, he was diagnosed with glioblastoma, cancerous tumor in the brain. And, I remember my mother, she called me and she was like, you need to come home. And I'm like, for what? She was like, your dad ain't feeling good. Now, you talking about a Southern man, grew up mining chalk operations, kaolin, natural substance found in the ground here in Georgia. Just a hard Southern man. And my mama telling me I need to come home, he ain't feeling well. So I didn't even ask why. I hung the phone up, broke down crying. Because I knew this man here is tougher than damn woodpecker lips. I've never seen him have a common cold. Like, that's how tough he is. And to hear that diagnosis and to find out that it wasn't curable, and people usually die within 9 to 12 months, the perspective or the seat that I sat in at the moment was like, what can you do? Just made it to the NFL. I had money. I had enough money, but it's like I would give everything I have to change that perspective of what I was going through or what I was seeing with my father. And that was the first time I realized, like, man, I don't care if you had $1 billion. There's nothing you can do to save your father. And that hurt. That hit different. And so it gave me that perspective of, life is short, and take advantage of every opportunity when you can, when you're around people that's sowing a seed in you. And so from that, I look at life different. I joke about it with the toast that I have sometimes with some of my friends. Life is short. Vacations are shorter. So let's live life to the fullest. And that's been my perspective since then, because you never do know. We all on borrowed time.
What do you think your father would say to you now if he saw the journey you've been on since that time?
He called me Key Man. He was like, Key Man, he probably would just say, good job, but you still got to keep going. We ain't gonna sit in, he'll give you a compliment, but you ain't gonna lather in it. That one compliment was everything, but I could hear him just saying, job well done, but the work is not finished.
Whoa. Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah.